Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Scorpio is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. If there is anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading for July 29th through August 4th, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Scorpio, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And we start with the Devil card. This is some Capricorn energy. Okay, this is a lot of ambition. I think you're somebody who has been, you've been working very hard lately. I think that you have been enduring the hard work. I think it has been a grind. I think it has been grueling, but you haven't given up. This is that driving force. This is you with such motivation that you're just going to keep doing the hard work, even if we're feeling tired, even if we're feeling worn out, even if we're feeling run down. You're pushing forward, right? This is the sense of purpose. This is kind of like a feeling as if I have to keep going, okay? This is that sort of endurance. This is, with the goat here, you put any mountain in front of it, and it's going to climb that mountain. It's going to get to the top until something stops it. It's going to keep going. I feel like this is your energy right now. And I wonder what you're doing that is so important. It feels like this is just, that this is so necessary. Yeah. Let's see what else is going on in your energy right now. Three of Cups. I don't know what you're doing, but I know that pretty soon you will be celebrating. Okay? Pretty soon you will be summiting that mountain. This is the Three of Cups. This is all about abundance. This is all about celebration. This is all about being together, kind of raising a glass with your loved ones. I don't know if there's somebody waiting for you at the top, right, with the bottle of champagne, waiting for you to get there to say, hey, you made it. Or if this is you kind of bringing people with you, or you're going to the top, you're bringing the champagne back down, right? But it's a really big win. It feels really, really good. It feels like all that hard work, all that suffering, all that endurance is paying off. Okay? This is really, really, really wonderful energy. This really is a party for you, a celebration of you. A congratulations, I think, is in order for you. Okay? Because you're accomplishing this. Whatever this is, you're going to get there. Okay? Now, let's keep going. What's underneath the surface? Of course, it's a Nine of Wands. That's the strength. That's the strength that you need to endure this. The Nine of Wands is someone who is, bruised, battered, scratched up, broken down, tired, weary, but still pushing forward. It's like I'm just driving this car till the wheels fall off of it. And it's because you have that connection with that lunar energy down there. And that really is your sense of purpose. That's your connection with the divine energy. And I wonder if it is sort of your faith that gives you such strength. Now, it doesn't have to be spiritual or religious faith. Faith in yourself, faith in what you're doing, and the need for you to do it. Okay? Faith in yourself, I think, is really the big one for you. So this is really the kind of certainty about your path. The commitment to your mission is how you're able to endure the hardships. It's rough. It's been rough terrain. It's been a rough, I don't know if it's been a few years that you've been working on this. I feel like you got some scratches on you, to put it lightly. Excuse me. Let's see what's behind everything here. A 9, 9 of Swords. I'm getting a little choked up here Because I feel like, especially the Nine of Swords, I feel like a lot of people told you couldn't do it. It feels like there's been a lot of people that have been kind of putting you down in your life. You know, criticizing you, yes, but worse than that. Telling you a lot of really terrible things. Okay? And this is enough, I think, to knock anybody off their balance. You know, to knock anybody off their game. This is really somebody or something that has been tearing down your self-esteem. Maybe this goes all the way back to, you know, being kids. Some of us would be crushed by this type of energy. And I'm not saying who it was coming from or whatever, but a lot of negative people in your life, a lot of people telling you you can't or you don't deserve it or you're never going to. But instead of you being crushed by this, I feel like this just motivated you to push yourself harder. Okay? And that's a good thing and a bad thing. You push yourself very, very hard and you're going to get some cuts and bruises and scrapes and scratches, you know? You're going to put yourself through a lot of suffering to achieve your goals. And I think it's really because of it. It's almost as if because these 9 swords have been there in your life, it's making you work, you know, 9 times as hard to maybe to prove all this stuff wrong. Okay, I want to do a language of flowers for that 9 of swords because I feel like this is from a long time ago, but I feel like it's still very fresh. I feel like it's something that you, everlasting daisy, fortitude, be brave and dig deep. Well, that's what you have been doing with this, digging deep, pushing yourself with every ounce of energy that you have, and 3 of Cups, you're getting there. Queen of Wands now, we could be referring to an older female energy in your life. Okay? I don't want to name any names here, but, you know, if that resonates with you, you know who that person is. Okay? And I don't know if they're the source of the 9 of Swords. It may appear as if they are. But I feel like this is, in some ways, representing what you're trying to accomplish. Okay? And I feel that this is sort of that energy that, this is like the person that achieves something really, really great in life. Not so much in spite of the negativity or the naysayers, but almost because of that. It's almost like that is the fuel that is allowing you to grow yourself to this stature. You know, that you're really rising above all those people that in your life, whether it was one person or several people, that told you couldn't or that you never amount to anything. And now you feel like a mountain, right? This is kind of the height that you're rising to. Okay, it kind of looks like a mountain, right? It looks like it's a very, very tall, great stature, very imposing sort of energy here. Okay, and so this is a lot of confidence. This is now very much a self-esteem sort of energy. But we have to be careful with this too, because in our attempts to overcome this negativity, we don't want to end up becoming something similar to it. Okay? So we have to hold on to our compassion. We don't want to be all fire. All right. Well, perfect. Now we have a Knight of Cups, which is funny to me. I laugh because the Queen of Wands is water and fire, right? The Knight of Cups is fire and water. So it's sort of inside out energy. And it's kind of like you know that you have to turn up the heat in order to achieve this lofty goal of yours and to achieve this like superhuman stature. But then you're able to be compassionate and empathic and humble and giving and generous and affectionate and loving and all those gentler qualities, right? So this is somebody that in the game, on the mountain climb, on the expedition, in the football game, is just a powerhouse, right? This is somebody that is like, let's say a boxer in the ring, fierce, absolutely terrifying to the opponent, right? But then gentle as a dove, just like soft kittens and fluffy puppy dogs and rainbows and all this kind of stuff, outside of that situation. But in the ring, watch out, And I feel like these are the two sides of you. And it's interesting to me that these are sort of inside out cards, because I feel when you get into that competitive mood, or you get into that zone where you're pursuing your goals, people better just back off, leave you alone, right? Because you are fierce. But then in your kind of personal, private life, I feel like you're very gentle, you're very creative, you're very expressive, you're very loving, you're very compassionate, right? And this is you moving forward now with this really, really huge win and this celebration where everybody is congratulating you. I feel like you are accepting that graciously, and I feel like you are giving the love right back to people. And this is the way forward for you now, is the path of love. All right. We're going to select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. It's a factor infinite and unknown. We're going to put Frank and Duck right there on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end. But it will tie everything together, and it will give us our confirmation. If you have a prediction, put it in the comments. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It's free. All right. It doesn't cost anything, but it really does help the channel, and I appreciate that. All right. Enough about that. General energy, of course, Two of Cups. The path of love now. See, now we're all about the love. See, this is very fierce, right? This is really fighting, fiery, very ambitious, and, very, very driven energy. And now it's gentle. Now it's love. Now it's compassion. The Two of Cups, I think, is really talking about you connecting individually with people in your life. That it's just kind of, you're this like crazy, fierce, boxer in the ring. But in your private life, you really want intimacy. You want love, maybe romance even, right? And this, I think, is really, you're ready for the next step in life. That you've conquered whatever this is. You've climbed that mountain. Now you're focused on getting the good things. Getting the love, getting the intimacy, getting those one-on-one connections, getting those really deep spiritual, emotional bonds that you want in life. And it could be that you're ready to kind of meet that one person, or to focus on your person if you already have a person, right? That's what life becomes. This becomes your focus, love, okay? And that's really, really nice. In the environment, we see kind of a lot of energy, a lot of creative energy, right? That's the Eight of Wands. That's the card called Swiftness. I think that it is, to me, it feels like this here has taken a long time, right? I said at the beginning that it kind of feels like it's been years that you've been kind of pushing up, 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 up. And now I think life becomes a lot more diverse. If we think about the years before, where you're focused on this thing so much, it's so consuming, it's taking so much of your effort to climb up this mountain, right? That I feel like you've been sort of rejecting other things. You've been sacrificing other things. You've been postponing other pleasures and enjoyments and other experiences of life. Now I feel like there's this kind of freedom. Now I feel like we're on the path of love. And now it's just like, I want to go do all the things that I didn't get to do. Now I want to, every day I want to just try to do as many new things as possible. There's this creative freedom. It's almost like someone who's been freed from years in prison or something, and now they've been released. And it's just like, I want to do everything. Everything that you missed out on. I feel like now you have this desire to do and to share it. It's all about the love now, right? And so this is really that's really a fun fun card. And I think things are happening very quickly. It feels like you're trying to make up for lost time. Okay. The obstacle, of course, is that you have so much energy and so many ideas, but the world doesn't move as fast as you do. Okay, so we realize that we're going to have to kind of slow things down. It's kind of like you want to go on every ride at Disneyland. I cannot wait. Or you're at Great America if you're out in California, you know. You're at any of these kind of amusement parks, right? And you want to do everything. I want to see everything here. But the lines move slow. You know what I mean? You got to walk from here to there. You've got to put in the effort, and you've got to actually do the physical work, right? So it's kind of like your enthusiasm, your mind, your creative spirit is moving faster than the physical world can move. That's a pretty good obstacle to have, right? It's better than the other way around, I'd say. So, you know, this is really, and the thing is that it creates a backlog of creative energy. So the Eight of Wands very often becomes anxiety because we want to move. It's like someone sitting in traffic that they just want to hurry up and get to work, hurry. The cars are not moving that fast. You can't make them go any faster. You know, we kind of have to adapt to the flow of things a little bit, you know. Anyway, that's not a bad problem to have with that Three of Pentacles there. The outcome card here is the Moon card, and the Moon card, to me, this feels like we're waking up from a nightmare. It almost does feel like someone who was in prison for a long time or was in this kind of grueling, hard-working, you know, situation, and finally now is free. The sun is finally rising here. I feel like this is kind of saying like this dark night, this challenging time for you is over. The sun is rising. It's daytime now. And it's time for you to just see the sights, take it all in, you know, enjoy the day, right? Because the nighttime, that hard work, what came before, all this is being overcome. You're accomplishing that. You're succeeding there. You've made it, right? The sun is rising on that landscape. So this to me feels like a very positive card. And it feels to me like it is this transition between what this difficult thing is here, and then of course this path of love that we see over here, and love and creativity and you know, a lot of reaching out into other areas of life to kind of, it feels like making up for lost time, right? Because we are on the threshold of this wonderful success here. That is basically the sun is rising, you know. This feels absolutely amazing. I'm going to do a divine doorway card for that moon energy. The moon is a doorway. And that doorway, I think, is one where it was pretty dark. Maybe when you were over here doing this work, you didn't really know what the outcome was going to be. You didn't know how it was going to end or when it was going to end, right? But you kept going. You kept pushing yourself up the hill. And now the sun is just about to rise. We've just about succeeded here. So what is our divine doorway? Trust the universe. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Have faith and breathe. Trust the universe. And I think that's what you've been doing, and that's how you've sort of made it. Like I said, it's faith, right? Faith, hope, and trust. In yourself, in the universe, which thou art that, right? The universe is a mirror of yourself. It all fits together. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Let's look at the mystery card. What could this possibly be? Maybe some more cups. I mean, always need more cups, right? 9 or a 10 of cups would be nice. The Fool, maybe. Maybe the Fool. Freedom, right? Curiosity, wonder. If you have a prediction, put it in the comments. Let's take a look. Oh, the Seven of Pentacles, yes. Yes, the Seven of Pentacles, what you have been working on for so long, with such devotion and such commitment, finally going to reap the rewards. Maybe it's a business, maybe it's, I don't know. But you've been working on it for a long time, and you've been diligently, steadily day after day, getting poked by thorns, scratched by branches, but you've been committed to growing this thing, and now you're finally just kind of standing back and admiring the work and sampling the fruit, and you've made it, you've done it. This is the perfect confirmation because I think it validates and confirms the rest of the reading, and it says that, yeah, you've been doing this for a long time. It's finally time to reap what you've sown, taste the rewards, and move forward with your life. Okay? Stunning, stunning energy here. We're going to do an extended reading too if you want to stick around. There is a link up top. There's one down below. New readings for Scorpio on Wednesdays. Bonus readings Saturdays. Be sure to watch both. If you have not subscribed yet, please do. It's totally free. Okay. And leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. Let me know how you're doing. All right. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.